Hey guys, April 24th, and tomorrow morning the PHEV is going in for the triple procedure. I'm flying out tomorrow at 11. I'm going to be gone out of country for 12 days, and I just wanted to hook up the dog to get a number because we haven't used this in a couple of weeks. And I'll show you guys we're down 0.1 amp hours again. So that's what we currently have right now, 33.8 amp hours. I'm not going to charge it because they're going to be doing a bunch of battery stuff to the car and they want it depleted. So right now it's half empty. By the time I drive there tomorrow, it will be empty. But on the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see that, battery capacity change, 33.8 amp hours minus 0.1 amp hours. Okay. So that's where we stand right now, and that's going to be our measuring stick for when I get this back. Hopefully it reads 40 amp hours on the dog, and we'll just go from there and do all our testing, and we're going to get full documentation from them, everything that they do to the car, and here's hoping for the best. All right, guys, freshly back into the country, finished my Peru trip, got home yesterday. The trip was fantastic, thanks for asking. Yesterday was my birthday. It was fantastic. Thanks for asking. But I know why you're here, and that's to hear about the PHEV and the 3 procedures we had done. So I picked up the car yesterday, and they didn't have any paperwork for me. The service center was closed, but they did give me numbers. So we're going to hook up the dog, and I'm going to show you guys the results. It's not good. So the first thing you'll notice is that I'm getting a tire pressure monitor warning. They changed my tires over yesterday, and I guess they failed to check to see if all of them were working, so I gotta take it back to get that done. I have to get the paperwork today anyway, so I do have to go back. So I want to say they were super helpful. I dropped the car off. We took the customer service shuttle up to the airport, which was fantastic. Everything was great. No problems there. Where I have a little bit of lack of communication, I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this today, is with the dealership. When I brought it in, I was very specific, and I said, these are the procedures. Kyle has emailed this to the tech department. I need them done in this order, the DB cam, the smoothing, the reset, yada yada. When they gave me the paperwork to sign, it said procedure C. And I said, well, I never requested a procedure C. What is this procedure C? I never did get an answer. And they said, yes, this is the required service that you have requested. Well, that's not what I requested. I requested something special and out of the ordinary, which was the 3-step procedures in the correct order. Now, Kyle assured me this was going to be done. And yesterday when I picked up the car, there was no paperwork because the service center wasn't open. But Kyle assures me this was, in fact, done. So I'm going to get the paperwork today to confirm that. And the dealership to follow up has said, yes, they understand. We didn't get the result we wanted. They're not through working on my car. They are not done. They assure me they're still on this case. My case is open. They're in direct contact with Japan. So that's all I can say for now. Here's the numbers according to the dog. 34.5 amp hours. So down here at the bottom, it says battery capacity change detected, new capacity plus 0.7 amp hours. So, not really what we're looking for. And as you can see, we're only, again, we hit even less than this theoretical maximum at 98% when we just unhooked the car 2 minutes ago. So that's the most we can get out of the battery, 33.8 amp hours. So I'm heading down to the dealership this morning to get paperwork and see if we can get an actual verification of these procedures that were done in writing and find out what the next steps are. And really, these guys should have looked after they switched tires to, make sure there wasn't any warning lights or anything on. They did an oil change as well. Yeah, I have to go back to get paperwork for today, but that would have been annoying if I didn't, and I would have had to go back to get them to reset these tire pressure monitors. So, okay, so I'm at Mitsubishi, and okay, so they didn't have any paperwork for me because my case is still open, so I didn't have to pay my bill either because my case is still open. So they're gonna call me later in the week and update me with what the next steps are, where we're going, etc. So I can't give you guys any information on that. So does this mean that Mitsubishi Australia is actually doing something extra to these cars, or that the software in those cars is different than North America, could very well be. I've had a couple of you report that you've gone in for the triple procedure here in North America, and the same result as mine. You did not get back up to 40 amp hours, which is what they're reporting in Australia. So I don't know what to take from all of that. All I can report is that my car only went up 0.7 of an amp hour after the triple procedure. And I will get documentation and verification from Mitsubishi that is what they in fact did to my car. So we'll verify all of that, but for now, guys, I don't know what to say. Other than I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a miracle cure. Didn't get it, but I was kind of expecting the result we got, which is a slight increase, and that's from the cell smoothing that they did. So I had my fingers and toes crossed that we would get a miracle and I'd see 40 amp hours, but that didn't happen, so we'll have to keep working through this, I guess.